So listen, have you ever considered scheduling your life around your menstrual cycle? Derek, our audience coordinator, says yes. Very well done, very well done. The Wall Street Journal spoke to women who say that biohacking their periods gives them power. They determine what to eat, how hard to work out, and even when to pitch clients by tracking their cycles with things like wearable devices. Julie, what do you make of this?
Yeah, I'm a fan of hacking generally, especially when it came to anything related to my body or pregnancy even. Like, I had a C-section by choice. It's not a popular opinion, but I was like, I want fast. The C saves the V is what I always say. So whatever.
Did you do this in the States?
No, I did in Canada. Okay. And you know what? The first obstetrician didn't want to do it. So I found another obstetrician because I believe in patient empowerment and women empowerment. But I wasn't going to like wait for the baby to decide when it was going to come and then maybe have it a traumatic emergency C-section. Had a C-section, 39 weeks, no waiting. So I'm totally a fan of hacking. Now, I don't track my period on an app, but I generally know it's coming because I have big fights with my whole family. So that's as far as I go. Yeah.
It's not a new thing. I think it might be new for some people to hear, but if you are an elite athlete as a female, this is very common. So common that the U.S. women's soccer team, when they were getting ready for the 2019 World Cup, they have a high-performance coach, and the coach was tracking all of their periods, and they were getting their workouts, their diets, their recovery, everything was based on their cycle. So you have 4 phases in your cycle, ladies, go back to biology grade 10, and they were actually being adapted. Everything was modified. And the women, they all had calendars in their rooms to track where they were in their cycle. They attribute part of their dominance at the World Cup to biohacking their periods. So if that works for them, I want in. I want in.
You know what's interesting about that too, though? Like, the games are when the games are, right? So ultimately, you're gonna have a team with some people not at the best part of their cycle.
No, it was for their training leading up to it.
Specifically.
Yeah. So that they were in peak shape.
All right.
It's not an excuse. It's not like I can't play today because I'm on day 17 of my cycle. It's not that. It's preparing all the time before and the after so that whenever your big tournament is, you are at peak performance.
Got it.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a neat idea, but as a mom of 3, as a career woman, as a person whose life is scheduled beyond my means, I cannot do this at all. There is absolutely no way, shape, or form that I could ever customize my life around my period. Like, imagine I say to my kids, sorry, I can't take you to soccer tonight because mom's hurting.
That would be amazing.
That would be great.
But in my life, that would never fly, and I would never want it to, because that would just take so much richness away from my life to customize it around that. For me, the ultimate hack is, if you got 15 minutes, you gotta get it done. So it's just about time. So if I have 15 minutes, I'm absolutely going out to the barn where my husband works from home, and I'm saying, let's go get it done. If I've got 15 minutes.
To the where? The barn?
The barn. He works in the barn, in the backyard.
I thought this was a
euphemism.
No.
Sorry.
No,
Carry on.
Carry on. It could be a euphemism.
Okay, right.
It's fine. It's
We
fine.
got 15 minutes. Let's go.
We got 15 minutes. He works in the backyard in our barn. So I'll say, let's go. If I've got half an hour, I'm getting my workout done in that time period.
Got it.
That's the ultimate hack for me. But I think while this works for 20-year-olds, while this works for athletes, for the average person, I don't know.
Girl, I'm in my perimenopausal era, and I'm gonna biohack whatever I can. And I totally get it. You're busy, and I totally understand that. What I think is that for women, we are made to always push through and suffer through so much, no matter what. And I think what I love about this is being empowered to say, you know what? I'm going to push when I feel great on day 1 or 2 of my cycle, and when I know that I need to pull back, I'm going to give myself permission to take my foot off the gas, and that's okay too.
Listen, I love that, and I think that is empowering. The only part of that, yeah, let's do that. That was great. The only slight part of me worries, because the last time I checked, still men generally, or men in cisgender bodies, run the free world, or the world, period. And I remember the days when somebody would be like, oh, she's on her period, or, you know, like say all kinds of disparaging things. And I just worry that if we're front-dooring constantly our hormones and the state of our cycles, if it's gonna be utilized against us. I'm not convinced yet, and until I see maybe more women who experience periods at the top helms and see how that filters down, I'm not gonna necessarily trust. I'm not saying that women amongst themselves shouldn't be talking about this stuff, but I fear us talking about it too openly, because we're still in a state of imbalance. Anyways, that's depressing.
Hey there, what did you think? Drop your comments below and join the conversation. And don't forget to like and subscribe so you can find more on everything from food and fashion to pop culture and current events. See you soon.